Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. That Henry Ford house video just about put me under. Anyway, let's talk about exhaust and burning the chrome off of the bumpers on our town cars. Mom and Dad's 89 that was wrecked last year, the new exhaust that was put on the car burnt the chrome off the bumper. Of course, you know, they run like teenagers and the car never stopped. So I found a good bumper in the junkyard and we replaced it. And when I bought this car, this is the white special edition that I went down to Kentucky to get, and it was originally a North Carolina car. Now, when these cars came out of the factory, whether they had single exhaust or dual exhaust, the exhaust pipe did stick way down below the bumper, but it was just up closer towards the front of the car. And I remember that, watching them come off the trucks that way and thinking, wow, that exhaust really sticks down. And I can see why. So when I got this car, this already had this chrome tips on it. And I remember, this cat just showed up. Nobody wants him, so I guess he's here. I think his name's Oliver. I think that's what I decided on. Is that your name? You want to go with that? Should we call you Oliver? Maybe Ollie for short? Okay. Anyway, when we got this car, me and Dad said in the video, you know, we don't mind the look of that at all. It actually looks pretty good. And I'm going to leave him there. And then somebody did comment and say that he thought it looked like that it fell into the wrong hands with those on it. But we don't feel that way at all. But anyway, this car still has the original resignators on it, but look at this bumper. This car has 147,000 miles on it, I think. And look at that. Chrome looks brand new. No peeling anywhere at all. It just looks perfect. So let's go over here and look at my car that's got new exhaust on it. Well, my other car, my other Lincoln. Okay, see, so no tips. And this exhaust has been on here a number of years, but you got to think this car rarely ever gets driven. And I bet you, I mean, there's cobwebs from the car to the floor. But see, this exhaust still has the stickers on it. It's been on here for years. And it's been to Dearborn twice. Other than that, just short trips to town. And I want to show you this. Look at this bumper. Completely black. And even going black up here on the back of it. And honestly, this is just from the last trip to Dearborn a year ago. And look at this. There's chrome peeling right here around this bolt. And it's on both sides. See? Brand new exhaust. But it drops down right here below the bumper. And look on this side. See all that black? Again, that's one trip to Dearborn. And look, it does not rub off very easy with your fingers. It's got to be scrubbed off and polished. And again, look, there's chrome peeling right there already. And that pisses me off. I didn't think that this car would be driven enough to worry about it. So I didn't even think about putting tips on it. I thought no more it's going to be driven, it'll be fine. I don't run this car near as much as my mom and dad run theirs, but look, here we are. And this is why me and Dad have decided we are not going to sell the bumper off of their wrecked car, and that car is in the process of being parted out. You're going to see a video on that really soon. So I got these. I'm going to get them unwrapped and put them on there. I tried these already. I got them at AutoZone yesterday, but I didn't like the way that one of them was dented up and it looked like two different sizes, so I had them get some more. And these look pretty accurate. So, like I say, I've already tried this part number and it did work. And you're looking at this and you're thinking, ooh, I wouldn't put them on there. But believe me, it's going to look just fine like the other one, and it's going to maybe save this bumper from getting any worse. So let me get them unwrapped. Okay, so all it is Phillips screws. I try to keep my head out of the way. Slip that up there like that. And I know I don't have to tell you guys how to do this. You just got to kind of tighten them one at a time and keep looking at it and make sure that it's even and spin it. And I did talk to the guy that did this exhaust doesn't do it anymore, and I talked to another exhaust shop and they want $100 to cut this off and bend a piece down and make it look like original, where I can buy these for $20 a pair. So I don't care. I don't think it looks bad enough, and I don't put it in shows to be accurate. So that one, I don't know. Let's see how that looks. And I'll tighten them up slowly, but I'm going to put the one on the other side and make sure that they're level. All right, let's see. Now, hold on, there's going to be some noise. The mail's coming down the road. I'm going to stop. Okay. Now, these screws on this one, they turned out hard with the screwdriver the whole way. I can't really move them with my fingers very well. So, now there goes another vehicle. Not as loud as the mail truck, though. Okay, let's see. I will just play with these a little bit. This one, to me, looks like it's down a little bit farther. I don't want them sticking down too far, that's for sure, but I definitely want them clearing that chrome. So I'm going to play with those a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, guys, so yes, I did go as far as getting the measuring tape and up to the bottom of the bumper, exactly 2.5 inches on both sides. So, oops, I'm going to tighten them up right there. Okay, so they are tightened down and both measure exactly 2.5 inches. So I just had another customer pull up, so I got to go see what's going on there, and then we'll start this up. All right, guys, let's start this thing up. Well, clearly the moisture is blowing down past the bumper. Yeah, both sides. We're definitely clearing the bumper now. That was the reason. So cheap fix, guys. I don't mind the way it looks at all. I really don't. I don't think it makes it look like it fell into the wrong hands. I mean, look at all the rest of the chrome on the car. And like I said originally, it's stuck way down with just a regular old pipe. So I have absolutely no problems with the way that looks at all. So save your chrome. $20. They got all kinds of different shapes and sizes. So that's what we're going with. Thanks for watching. Oh, and you guys also have to keep in mind that I grew up with a daddy that was raised through the 50s and everything had dual exhaust on it. And honestly, I don't remember us ever having a vehicle growing up that didn't have dual exhaust on it. If it didn't have it when we got it, Dad put them on it. So honestly, I think it looks great. Also, here's a hint to what's coming up. The white interior is coming out of the crashed Lincoln. Here are the seats. The door panels are in my living room. Dad has got everything all cleaned up, so there's somebody from Chicago wanting to come get it all. So comment on this one and remind me which one you are, because we're getting ready to advertise this pretty quick. Now Oliver's over here. I just want to tell you guys the ones that I'm putting on here it's their AutoWorks. And this is ripped off a little bit, but that is a 18002. That's the part number. They're 9 inches in length. So I got them at AutoZone. That's what we're putting on in case you want to look for something like this. Right there is the door panels, all cleaned and ready to be installed on the next vehicle. This one does still have a crack where I had it fixed when I first bought that car 16 years ago. No, I've had this car 16 years. So this is more like probably 18 years ago. I had this crack repaired and it's still repaired. It's full. It's just that the color has worn off. It just needs to be re-dyed. There's nothing on top. Just to re-dye over that, you'll never see it. And look at that. The carpet is all shampooed and ready to go with all that stuff. I've got a little bit of grass in here since it was shampooed and vacuumed, but there's the carpet. We're getting there. Headliner and all the white side trims coming out next. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next Dearborn trip. We just might run into Adam.